welcome everybody. Thank you so much for actually being here with me this beautiful afternoon. Today is, I don't even know what day today is, right? But let's go ahead and get started, guys, with today's lesson. In today's lesson, guys, we are going to talk about call number 1, call number 2, and call number 3, right? We're gonna be talking about those calls today. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen, and let's go ahead and get started, right, with today's lesson. So guys, just keep in mind the following. Keep in mind, please, that if you don't have the material for this lesson, that's okay, but it will be great at least for you to pause the video and start doing this little table where you're gonna be writing who is calling, who does he or who does she want to speak to, does he or does she get through, if not, or why not, and what will happen next. Okay, so in today's episode, everybody, we are gonna be reviewing call number 1, and we're gonna go through call 2, call 3. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Hopefully, guys, you can hear me. Can you guys hear me alrighty? Hello, Idalia. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for actually saying goodbye, for commenting, for saying hi, for commenting, right? It's my pleasure having you today. So, people from TikTok, people from YouTube, are you guys ready for today's lesson? Please let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box down below if you guys are ready for today's lesson, so I can play today's audio. Audio number 1. Guys, pay attention to the following. This is so crucial. This is so important, everybody. This is the listening part. And later, I will tell you a strategy how you can actually improve your listening skills, okay? But first, we'll move it on with the lesson, right? We'll move on with the lesson today. Okay, so Alex, are you ready? Ronald, are you ready? Idalia, are you ready? Alberto, are you ready? Hopefully, guys, you are going to make it today. We are making history, guys. Guys, I promise you, this type of course, you are not gonna find it anywhere, just here on YouTube from Nicaragua. Thank you, Idalia, for commenting just right there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Pay attention to the audio, call number 1, and I need you to pay attention to it, and let's do the following. Do not write anything. Just pay attention to the audio. If it's possible, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and then breathe out, and just relax that, right? Just relax, because one of the main important part in order for you to actually understand English is for you to feel relaxed. That's the reason why the music, that's the reason why I'm just trying you guys to cheer you up, for you to feel motivated, for you to feel encouraged, for you to feel empowered, for you to start doing the assignments. Because guess what? At the end of the course, if you submit your assignment, you're gonna get what? You're gonna get a certification, okay? Just for you to know. All right, so this is the thing. I need you to tell me who actually gets through the call. And in our first lesson, we talked about what does get through mean. Do you remember what does get through mean? Do you remember the topic of number 1 or unit 1, which is shall I? Remember that? Shall I? That link together, shall I put you through? Excuse me. Do you remember that part? So what does shall I put you through mean? What does it mean? Shall I put you through? Come on, maybe you can tell me. We are a little bit behind on YouTube and a little bit, I don't know what about on TikTok, but TikTok, you be my guest as well, right? You can go ahead as well and participate. So what does shall I put you through? And through the calls, what I want you to do is pretty simple. The first time that I'm gonna play the audio, please let me know in the comments if the person got through or not after we finish the call. All right? So Let's listen to call number 1, everybody. Let's listen to call number 1 and let me know in the comments down below if the person went through or the person did not go through. Alrighty? So here we go. Pay attention. Audio number 1. Here we goes.
Unit 1, Exercise 1. Call 1.
Mica Information Systems, Sylvia speaking.
Hello, this is John Ellis from Retex PLC. Could I speak to Jörg Zeider, please?
I'm afraid Mr. Zeider is in a meeting. Can I take a message?
Yes, please. Could you ask him to call me back?
Certainly. Could you tell me your name again, please?
My name is John Ellis, and I'm calling from Retex PLC.
Does Mr. Zeider have your number?
Actually, I don't think he does. It's 0044140397
397834. That's great. Okay, Mr. Ellis. I'll tell Mr. Zeider you called.
Thanks very much, Sylvia.
You're welcome. Bye now.
Bye.
Alrighty, everybody. Alright, so let me know in the comments down below if the person from the first call, okay, I'm sorry, I'm here, right? If the person from the first call get through, let me know in the chat right now. Just a fucking fly here. Let me know in the chat down below, guys, if the first call, the person from the first call get through. Yes or no? Yes or no? This time I think you were able to listen to it, right? I think this time you were able to listen to it. Let me know, everybody. I'm just waiting for you, okay? Did the person from the first call went through? Yes or not, everybody? Is that a yes or is that a no? It's a no. Okay, so Idalia says no. She didn't go through. All right, very good, Idalia. Excellent. Give me those high five and a fist bump. High five and a fist bump. And then we have Alberto. Alberto Lopez says no. The person did not go through. And Alex, my friend from Germany, no. And Ronald, the person said no. Yes, the person did not get through. But I have a question though. I have a question. What does get through mean then? In this scenario, somebody is calling. Hello, I need to talk to Mr. Right? But what did she say to the point that you're saying no? What did she say that you're saying no? The call did not get through. What did you say in order for you to say, oh, you know what? The call didn't get through. Why not? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. People from TikTok, what's going on, guys? Is it difficult? I don't think so. I know you can handle it. I know you can handle it. So, people from YouTube, what can you tell me about it? Why the call or why the caller didn't go through? Okay, Idalia, when the customer asks to be transferred, just give me 1 second, guys. It must be important. Hold on, wait a second. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It was just an interruption over there. But yes, Idalia, you're totally right. When the customer asked to be transferred with a person, particular on the manager, what happened then? I don't know how it is written. Escalate. The call is escalated. Escalate, right? You can say escalate. Not a problem. It's valid, right? So, but what was the main reason why the call did not get through? Why the call didn't get through, right? The main reason it's because what was the name of the person who was calling? What was the name of the person who was calling? Yes, Alex, you're totally right. Very good. The person is not in the office. The person is not in the office. Alrighty? Now, let me just go ahead and show you the following. Guys, this is very important in order for you to keep this in mind. If you go to your web browser and you type nesting ACC, just right here, right? Hold on, let me see if I'm just showing the right picture. Yes, nesting ACC YouTube, right? If you go there, you can go ahead and practice. You can go ahead and practice this call number 1. And also, I am gonna be uploading the following calls, right? And if you go to this part where it says playlist, everybody, just you hit there, playlist, and you will find this course, which is Curso de Inglés para Call Center. Or you can either click here, which is the audio. So where I'm wearing a white shirt is the course, and I'm wearing a yellow shirt is the audio of the course. Alrighty? But inside of this course, you can find the audio as well. So let's go ahead and let's have access to the course, and we'll look for call audio number 1. It's just right there. It's right there in the picture, call audio number 1. You click over there, and I want you to listen to that conversation and pay attention to it, okay? Here we go. Pay attention, everybody.
Unit 1, Exercise 1. Call 1.
Mica Information Systems, Sylvia speaking.
Hello, this is John Ellis from Retex PLC. Could I speak to Jörg Zeider, please?
I'm afraid Mr. Zeider is in a meeting.
Alrighty, so is he in the office or he is in a meeting? Is he in the office or he is in a meeting? What would be the right answer? Yes, Alberto, because Mr. Was in a meeting, right? Maybe he is in the place, but right now he cannot actually pick up. Pick up, that's the right word, guys. Pick up the phone. Right now he can't, right? Negative, he can't pick up the phone. Alrighty? That's the reason why. So he can't pick up the phone. Now, are you gonna get this type of calls in the industry of call center, especially for call centers in Nicaragua? Depends, right? Depends. Perhaps if you work from home, right, as a VA, do you know VA, aka virtual assistant? This is a virtual assistant position, and you might have the opportunity to get this type of calls. Alrighty? But what happened with the other type of call? Remember that in call centers we have different type of agents, right? We have customer service agents. For example, I want to know where, I recently bought 100 mugs and I want to know where my mugs are. Sure, no problem. Let me just go ahead and do my best to find your mugs. Alrighty? So that's customer service. You know what? I'm calling because I saw your ad on Facebook and I saw that you are selling mugs. Can I buy 100 mugs? Sure, and did. That's sailings, right? But also they are VA or virtual assistants. And virtual assistants are pretty much those ones who would like to work from home, right? As an agent. And there are possibilities for you to work from home. Obviously, there are certain requirements, and one of them is obviously to have a really good level of English, because you are talking to, you're talking to, your customers are from the United States. You're talking to their customers, right? So they need to make sure they're going to be hiring the right candidate for that position. Now, it is true that perhaps we're not going to get this type of call where everything is just easy going, right? However, it has really great vocabulary. All right, pay attention to this. It has really great vocabulary that will help you out to improve your listening, your pronunciation, your vocabulary. And also to say negative statements like, for example, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. For example, take a look at this. Just right there. On screen. Sylvia from the company, the VA, the virtual, it's not a virtual assistant, the assistant, right? She said, I'm afraid. But in an English course, you will sound like, I am afraid. But in spoken English, it's completely different. You don't say, I am afraid. You say, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Alrighty? I'm afraid. All right, cool. So those are actually the things, right? Those are the things that you need to keep in mind. Alrighty, just 1 second. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, great, perfect. All right. So let's continue then. Let's continue. So we have Sylvia. She said, I'm afraid. Instead of saying, he's not in the office, right? Or he's in a meeting, she was politely and she said, I'm afraid Mr. Saide is in a meeting, right? Can I take a message? Alrighty. So with that being said, so we already have the name of the person. What was the name of the person? So we got the person is not in the place because Mr. was in the meeting, because Mr. Sander was busy. He's in a meeting. She can't be in the office. Yes, that's totally right. He can't be in the office. Alrighty. So if we move it on to the conversation, everybody, take a look. This is the conversation, right? So this is Mica Information System. Sylvia speaking. You can open your call that way. Like, for example, you can call Nesting ACC, Nestor speaking, or any other call center that you are actually representing. You can either say, for example, right, SITEL, Nicaragua, Nestor speaking, or CONCENTRIX, Nicaragua, Nestor speaking, or you can either say IBEX, Nicaragua, Nestor speaking. All right, and then John says, hello, this is John Ellis from Retex PLC. Alrighty, PLC. That's the name of the company. And pay attention to this, guys. Pronunciation. Could I? All right, that will be the right pronunciation. Could I? Remember, whenever we have a vowel, just 1 second. Whenever we have a consonant after a vowel, we need to link those two words. So instead of saying could I. Once again, could I speak to, right? Could I speak to Idalia, please? Could I speak to Ronald, please? Could I speak to Alex, please? Could I speak to Alberto, please, could I expect that you are also repeating, right? Could I? It's your turn now. Could I? Can I? Another example. Can I? Can I? Take a look at this. Take a look at this. We got consonant followed by a vowel, and then pronunciation will be can I? Can I? Can I? Next one. Take a look at this. Consonant followed by a vowel. People say, I'm afraid. Pronunciation, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Can I? Could I? And guess what? You can practice this, guys. And the way, Jesus, and the way that you need to practice this is as follows. Pay attention to this. This is the way that you need to practice. And I'm just going to change just a little bit. I'm going to switch back to Spanish just a little bit in order for us to be on the same page. Muchachos, para tomar este curso no necesitan pasar horas y horas y horas. Lo único que tienen que hacer es de los 5 minutos que le vayan a dedicar, los 10 minutos que le van a dedicar o los 25 máximo. Yo les recomiendo 25 minutos máximo estudiar inglés diario, de lunes a lunes, 25 minutos solamente, ¿verdad? Entonces, para mejorar el listening, que es una de las actividades que tenemos que trabajar primeramente, antes que grammar, antes que writing, antes que reading, antes que todo. Para mejorar el listening, esta es la forma correcta. Vienen ustedes, se van a lo que es el audio para call center, si es que realmente quieren trabajar su vocabulario para call center, se van al audio para call center que tiene Nesting ACC en el curso, y ustedes lo único que van a hacer, si bien es cierto, todos los audios van a tener, todos los videos van a tener su diálogo, pero los primeros tres diálogos ustedes lo tienen que escuchar con los ojos cerrados. Es la única manera, con el objetivo de que ustedes se vayan adaptando al ritmo de la pronunciación, que se vayan adaptando al ritmo de la oración, al estrés de las palabras, con ese objetivo. Entonces, ¿cómo hacen para que obviamente el audio pueda repetirse 3 veces seguidas? Ustedes vienen acá a lo que es el video, le dan clic derecho y aquí dice loop, si lo tienen en inglés. O en español va a decir algo como bucle. ¿Y qué significa eso en español? Eso significa que se va a repetir automáticamente. Al finalizar el video, o al finalizar en este caso el audio, video, se va a volver a repetir con el objetivo de que ustedes lo escuchen solamente 3 veces. Lo van a escuchar nada más 3 veces. Anoten la fórmula. Escucharlo nada más 3 veces. De esas 3 veces, tratar de entender de qué va lo que es la conversación y anotar las palabras que quedaron ahí en la mente. Esa es la primera parte. Escucharlo 3 veces y en esa misma parte anotar lo que va de la conversación, lo que pudieron entender. Pero no lo hagan al instante. Lo hacen después de haber escuchado 3 veces. Lo escuchan 3 veces, agarran lápiz y papel y comienzan a escribir lo que entendieron del audio. La segunda vez, lo que tienen que hacer ustedes es, si ya están inscritos en el curso, a ustedes les va a llegar lo que es la lección. Les va a llegar un link donde está la página web, donde están cada una de las lecciones, donde está el PDF, que ustedes pueden imprimir. Si tienen la oportunidad, muchachos, muchachas, imprímanlo. No les va a costar absolutamente nada más que pues, ir a un lugar donde imprimen $1, $2. No lo tienen que hacer a colores, completamente blanco y negro se pueden ir. ¿Por qué? Porque ahí está el material, ahí está la pronunciación, ahí está el vocabulario, el cual ustedes pueden escuchar el audio, y la segunda actividad es escuchar el audio y ir leyendo ir leyendo en voz alta lo que van escuchando del audio. Alrighty. Y lo bueno es de YouTube, lo bueno de todo esto es de que si el audio está muy, pero muy rápido, si ustedes sienten que va muy rápido, ustedes simplemente, aquí donde está este engranaje, este gear, se llama en inglés, este gear, este tipo como, how do you call this in Spanish? Este tipo como engranaje, sí, como engranaje, ustedes le dan clic a ese engranaje y lo más bonito de todo esto donde dice playback speed, que es la velocidad, ustedes lo pueden poner en .75, .5 o .25. Ahora, ¿por qué le estoy diciendo esto? Tal vez ustedes me van a decir, pero nosotros ya sabíamos eso, ¿verdad? Ya sabemos eso. Sí, pero de igual forma, saben eso, pero tienen que saber cómo aplicarlo para estudiar. Lo que le estoy dando es una técnica de estudio para poder trabajar lo que es su oído, que es lo número uno, es number one thing, number top. This is the first top priority that you actually guys need to work on if you really want to have vocabulary. All right? If you really want to have this vocabulary. Woo! 47 people, guys, on YouTube. Give me those high five, everybody. Give me those high five and a fist bump to everybody. Alrighty, very good, very good. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. Algo más que me gustaría comentarles es de que este curso es para ustedes, chicos. Es para ustedes. Lo único que quiero que ustedes me digan es si le está sirviendo lo que es el curso. Con esto me basta y me sobra con el objetivo de echar pa'lante, right? Echar pa'lante. Alrighty. So, guys, guess what? Let's move it on to conversation number 2. Let's move on to conversation number 2. Alrighty? Conversation number 2. Pay attention, guys. The same scenario. The same thing. Hey, by the way, those 47 people that are actually watching, esas 47 personas que están viendo ahorita, denle like, no sean así malito, hombre. Pa, manito arriba, alrighty? Denle like, no sean así. Nos dice Ronald Carrillo, message, retracted. ¿Y qué pasó, Ronald? Mira, si hay un error, si uno comete errores, no hay que tener pena, hay que decirlo. Mira, me equivoqué. ¿Sabes por qué? Porque de ahí se aprende de los errores, se aprende. No hay forma de cómo avanzar si no conoces tus errores. Ahora, si es un comentario que de pronto dijiste porque te salió del alma, está bien, pues no hay ningún problema. También lo puedes decir, estamos en un país libre, ¿verdad? Que puedes decir lo que quieras, ¿no? Técnicamente. Alrighty, so guys, beautiful. There you go, Italia. There you go. Excellent. Guys, let's move it on then to call number 2, guys. Let's move it on to call number 2. Let me share my screen again and switching back to English, right? Switching back to English. I have a question. Why you guys are actually watching this? You shouldn't be watching that. Okay, anyway. You see, there is a fly over here, and I do not understand why. All right, guess what, guys? Call in. Call number 2, everybody. Call in. Who is calling? Who does he or she want to speak to? Guys, observation, speak with. I want to speak with the manager. It's possible, yes, 100%. But the right expression, speak to. I want to speak to the manager. If you say, I want to speak with Nestor, for example. I want to speak Nestor with Nestor and ACC. You are translating from Spanish to English. And a native English speaker will say, this person doesn't speak English as first language. Alrighty? So, this is very important, guys. Write it down. Pregunta de examen. Recuerden de que van a hacer un examen, ¿verdad? Para todos los que quieran obtener el certificado, van a hacer un examen por unidad. Lo mínimo para pasar la unidad es de 100. ¿Ok? Es de 100. Estamos en la lección número 2. Así que hay que estudiar. Alrighty? Hay que estudiar. So question number 3, guys. Does he or she get through? Everybody knows already what get through is, right? If not, why not? This is very important, please. I need you to tell me why not. And last but not least, let me just make this a little bit bigger because perhaps you are not watching the full screen. All right, there you go. Oops, I did it again. Oh my God, technical issues, guys. All right, much better, I think. All right, so call number 2, guys. What will happen next? Are you guys ready? Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you are ready. Let me know. Come on. Come on, guys. Ronald, what's up, man? What does it mean? What about the dock over there? You know what? I do not understand that one. Alrighty. So let's see. Let me know in the comments down below if you're ready for audio number 2. Call number 2. Are you guys ready? Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Listen up, guys. Listen up to audio number 2.
Call 2.
Mica Information Systems. Sylvia speaking.
Hi, Sylvia. It's Karen Miller here.
Oh, hi, Karen. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Not so bad. A bit busy, as always.
I can imagine. Listen, Sylvia, I actually wanted to speak to Maria. Is she there at the moment?
Yes, she is. Shall I put you through to her?
That would be great.
Can I just ask what it's about?
I wanted to ask her about the project meeting next week.
Thanks, Karen. Just hang on a moment while I make the connection. Sorry, Karen, I'm afraid Maria's line is engaged.
Oh, that's a pity. I'll try calling later.
Shall I give you her extension number?
Yes, please. Let me just get a pen. Okay.
It's 113.
113. Right. Thanks, Sylvia. Bye now.
Bye.
Alrighty. So, guys, let's go ahead and listen to the audio one more time. And let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comment, guys. Who is calling, right? Did she get through? Yes or not? And what will happen next? Alrighty? Let's listen one more time, everybody.
Call 2.
Mica Information Systems. Sylvia speaking.
Hi, Sylvia. It's Karen Miller here.
Oh, hi, Karen. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Not so bad. A bit busy, as always.
I can imagine. Listen, Sylvia, I actually wanted to speak to Maria. Is she there at the moment?
Yes, she is. Shall I put you through to her?
That would be great.
Can I just ask what it's about?
I wanted to ask her about the project meeting next week.
Thanks, Karen. Just hang on a moment while I make the connection. Sorry, Karen, I'm afraid Maria's line is engaged.
Oh, that's a pity. I'll try calling later.
Shall I give you her extension number?
Yes, please. Let me just get a pen. Okay.
It's 113.
113. Right. Thanks, Sylvia. Bye now.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys. So, let me know in the chat. Who is calling? What is the name of the person that is calling for call 2? Let me know. And also, I want to know what does she want? It's not what does she want. Jesus, I don't know why, but who does she want to speak to, right? Who does she want to speak to? Okie dokie. Who's calling? And who does she want to speak to? So, Esteban, hey, Esteban, what's up, man? Welcome. Thank you. Karen Miller. Yes, you totally right. Karen Miller. Very good, Idalia. Very good. Alex Thankful. Very good. Guys, it's very important. Listen. Let me tell you. In a call center story, when you actually are on the phone and there is a situation, there is a problem that you need to get in contact, that you need to resolve, but you can't alone, and you stand up from your chair, your station, and you go to the supervisor and you tell your supervisor, listen up. You know what? I have a call from a customer and she wants this XYZ, and the other call or the other customer wants ABC. So it's very important to identify who is who in every single call, because when you address or when you get in contact, when you get back to the customer, you don't say Mr. Customer, right? You need to say the name of the customer. So listening skills, guy. Listening skill. When the audio says the complete name of the person, try to get the name of the person. Try to get the name of the person. Why? Because it will help you out then to retell the story, right? When a situation approaches, when you need to actually fix a situation, but it's not in your hands, it's perhaps in somebody else's hands, and you need to talk to that person about third people or about another person. So it's very important to listen clearly, right? Listen up. Very good. Ronald Carrillo says she wants to speak to Maria. Very good. Very good. It's not she wants to speak with. One more time. There's no any problem with I want to speak with, right? But the right expression, guys, spoken English. This is not even grammar. This is spoken English, all right? Is speak to. I need to speak to the manager. I need to speak to a supervisor. I need to speak to Maria. I need to speak to Nestor from Nesting ACC. Okay? So guys, please share among your friends. If this information is actually valuable for you, please share among your friends. Alrighty? Okay, Caramina is calling. Maria line is engaged. She will call back later. Grace. Very good, Grace. Excellent. So she didn't, right? She didn't go through. Or she didn't went through, right? She didn't went through. She didn't get through. That's the right expression, right? She didn't get through. And then we got Esteban Delgadillo. She wanted to speak about the project next week. Interesting. Very good. Very good, guys. I give it up to you, guys. I give it up to you. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Good job, everybody. Good job. So let's move it on to call number 2. But this time, I want you to pay attention because it's the audio, right? The audio and the written part of the call. Just 1 second. Let's move it on to call number 2. Pay attention to call number 2. Here we go. All right. So let's pay attention to call number 2, everybody. And this is the second thing, what I told you earlier, right? Now that you have this script, the only thing that you need to do is to follow along. You need to go through the audio, okay? You need to go through the audio, all right? And you need to read the conversation between Sylvia and Karen, but you need to read it aloud, okay? That's the only thing that you need to do now. You need to read it out loud. She wants to speak to Maria. Very good, Grace. High five and fist bump. All right, so are you guys ready for call number 2? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Call 2.
Mica Information Systems, Sylvia speaking.
Hi, Sylvia. It's Karen Miller here.
Oh, hi, Karen. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Not so bad. A bit busy, as always.
I can imagine. Listen, Sylvia, I actually wanted to speak to Maria. Is she there at the moment?
Yes, she is. Shall I put you through to her?
That would be great.
Can I just ask what it's about?
I wanted to ask her about the project meeting next week.
Thanks, Karen. Just hang on a moment while I make the connection. Sorry, Karen, I'm afraid Maria's line is engaged.
Oh, that's a pity. I'll try calling later.
Shall I give you her extension number?
Yes, please. Let me just get a pen. Okay,
It's 113.
113. Right. Thanks, Sylvia. Bye now.
Bye.
Alrighty, very good. So let's listen one more time, everybody. Let's listen one more time to the same call number 2 for listening purposes, and read out loud from the place where you are watching us now. Listen up.
Call 2.
Mica Information Systems, Sylvia speaking.
Hi, Sylvia. It's Karen Miller here.
Oh, hi, Karen. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Not so bad. A bit busy, as always.
I can imagine. Listen, Sylvia, I actually wanted to speak to Maria. Is she there at the moment?
Yes, she is. Shall I put you through to her?
That would be great.
Can I just ask what it's about?
I wanted to ask her about the project meeting next week.
Thanks, Karen. Just hang on a moment while I make the connection. Sorry, Karen, I'm afraid Maria's line is engaged.
Oh, that's a pity. I'll try calling later.
Shall I give you her extension number?
Yes, please. Let me just get a pen. Okay,
It's 113.
113. Right. Thanks, Sylvia. Bye now.
Bye.
Alrighty, everybody. Alrighty. So you already have that information over there. You already have the audio. We have been through the audio, and this is where you actually read along and you read aloud, and you are following pretty much the conversation. So now that we have followed the conversation, I have a couple of questions for you, right? If somebody asks you, how are you today? You're in a call. How are you today? And instead of just saying, I'm fine, or instead of just saying, I'm good, or instead of saying, I'm so, which is pretty much the phrases that maybe we'll learn from earlier stages, right, in our English career path, right? So what other expression can we use? Did you notice the expressions that Sylvia, it was Sylvia, right? Do you remember the expression Sylvia used after she is being asked, how are you? Who can tell me what was the expression? Who can tell me what was the expression? We have a question from Ronald Carrillo, and Ronald asks, what does extension mean? Number, bro. What does extension number mean? Very good question, Ronald. Sure and deep. Let me just go ahead and answer that question. And pretty much when you call let's say in a business, when you call a company, when you call to a enterprise, and you need to speak to the manager, you need to speak to, let's say, a person in a position. Remember that we have different kind of position. We have receptionist, we have the security guard, we have the person in charge of maintenance, we have the person in charge of human resources. So there are different type of positions, but you need to talk to a particular person, only one of them. and that person has an extension number. So you dial the number, right? You dial the number 881251123. By the way, that's nesting ACC number, 881251123. You dial the number, and the IVR stands for it's a machine, the IVR, that actually tells you who would you like to speak to. Would you like to speak to a manager? Would you like to speak to a supervisor? Would you like to speak to who? And that who is pretty much an extension number. And those are the extension numbers that if you dial that extension number again, guess what? You are going to get in contact with that person. Imagine the following. Imagine that you are contacting Nesting ACC. You give us a call, and there is a machine over there picking up the call. This is the machine speaking from Nesting ACC. How can I help you today? Who would you like to talk to? Who would you like to speak to? Would you like to speak to finance? Would you like to speak to administration? Or something like that, right? It sounds like Mickey Mouse voice, but kind of, right? Or a robotic voice. Anyway, so that extension number actually represents the line, the corporate line for that person in charge of that position. If you understood, great. But if you haven't, let me know in the chat down below. I'll do my best to explain you in another way in English. All right, in English. So then we got Ronald Carrillo, not so bad. Not so bad. Yes, not so bad. But not so bad. That comes along with a bit busy as always. Alrighty? Not so bad, a bit busy as always. Not so bad, a bit busy as always. Great expression, guys. This is a great expression that you can actually use in a call center industry. Vocabulary, everybody. So how are you doing today? Not so bad, a bit busy as always, but thank you. How can I help you today, sir? Or how can I help you today, ma'am? Right? Those are the expressions. So let's go ahead and take a look and review the pronunciation, guys. So not so bad, right? Bad, b-a-d, b-a-d, bad, b-a-d, b-a-d, bad. Pronunciation. A bit busy, a bit busy, a bit busy, a bit busy, right? A bit busy, a bit busy. And then we have there's a link over there. We have consonant followed by a vowel, right? Consonant followed by a vowel. We have a link, and that will be as always. And be careful, everybody. Be careful with this. Be careful with this. Pay attention to this, everybody. Pronunciation. What's the difference between as? How would you pronounce these, guys? What would be the pronunciation of this one, and what would be the pronunciation of this one? I'm not quite sure if the algorithm of YouTube is really that enough smart in order to identify this vocabulary, but I have seen a lot of people saying this word in a live event, and I don't know what happened next, but maybe you know what's the difference in pronunciation between these two words. Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference? Pronunciation? I guess it takes time, right? Ronaldo Carrillo, I get it. Very good, man. Very good. Great, awesome. High five and fist bump. All right, so I need to speed up the process, guy. I need to speed up the process. So this is the pronunciation. We got as. These S at the end sounds like a Z. As. And this one is as. So in this pronunciation is as always. Alrighty? Just for you to keep that in mind. So Idalia Sujan Martinez Rodriguez said, the final sound, I guess. Yes, it's the final sound, which is as. This is the right pronunciation when it comes to comparison, right? When you're making comparison, so that's the right pronunciation, as always. All right, now let's see another really great expression, guys, that you can take from this vocabulary is the following. Alrighty, we already know shall I, right? Shall I put you through to her? Shall I put you through to her? We already know this one, which is can I transfer you over, right? Can I transfer you over to her, right? And the person obviously will say, yes, of course, I need to talk to that person, right? But actually the expression that I want you to pay attention to is this one right here. Let me just go ahead and change the color. Hang on. Now, take a look at this. We have consonant, vowel, hang on na. And again, consonant, vowel, just hang on na. Instead of saying just hang on a, instead of saying that, like this is already just hang on a, 4 syllables, right? You need to squeeze, you need to actually link whenever you have consonant vowel pronunciation, right? So it will be just hang on a, just hang on a moment, okay? Just hang on a moment. While, pay attention, this is vocabulary, everybody. It's not I do the connection. Let me do the connection. So let me connect this call with the other call. But let me do the connection. No, it's not do the connection. You have it just right here, guys. It's make the connection. Proper English. That's why it's very important that you listen to English first, right? Before you start speaking. Alrighty? That's why in this English for call center course, we're gonna get vocabulary, we're gonna get pronunciation, we're gonna get how to actually speak to customers and all those things that you have never had in an English course before. Alrighty, so what else do we have? We already have this one, I'm afraid, right? I'm afraid. And now that I remember, Idalia, if I'm not mistaken, Idalia says something like, the line is engaged. Engaged. All right. The line is in. Once again, we have a connection right here because we have consonant, vowel. Engaged. Right. The line is engaged. Vocabulary, right? Vocabulary for common situations. That's a pity. Vocabulary for common situation. Oh, that's a pity. Oh, you didn't receive today's lesson. Oh, that's a pity. Alrighty. So that's a pity. Once again, consonant, vowel. That's a pity. Alrighty. Oh, that's a pity. And Ronald, here we are again. Shall I, which is a polite way, guys. When you are over the phone, maybe this conversation is very friendly, right? It's easygoing friendly because she calls to Micah Information System. Sylvia is speaking. Hey, this is Karen. I need to talk to Maria. Can you please make the connection to her, please, right? Even though that you need to be always respectful to the customer. That's why you need to always keep that, how do you call it? This manner of handling calls over the phone, all right? So it will be, shall I give you her extension number? Why do you think is this person is giving her the extension number? Why do you think this person is giving her the extension number? Why? This is critical thinking, guys. This is critical thinking. This is in customer service, right? In customer service, this is helping the customer promptly, all right? But the question is, why is Sylvia offering this information to Karen? What is Sylvia telling her? Oh, you know what? Don't you want her extension number? In other words, right? Plain English, simple English. Or shall I give you her extension number? Why is she doing that? Why is she doing that? Any idea? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Ronaldo Carrillo, very good, Ronaldo Carrillo. Hangana, the excellent link, squeeze. That's the reason why when people from the United States get in contact with you through the phone and they say, oh, you know, hang on a moment, you feel like, well, hang on a moment, what was that, right? I couldn't understand that part. It's because you haven't practiced how to squeeze the word. And this is what we're doing here. And that's why you should share this information with your friends, with your relative, with those guys who you think they are interested in learning or preparing themselves for a call center position, right? So then we got add directly to her, to call later with Karen, or to have a call with Karen, right? She gave you the extension number to call later. Yes. But guess what? Idalia says also, because when she decided to call again, she only came directly to her. Yes, guys, yes. But this is, yes, that's totally true, right? That's totally true. But in customer service, there is something that we call customers' expectations, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you the following. Customers, they are not silly, all right? They are not silly. They actually know what they do, but because sometimes they are frustrated, sometimes they are thinking about their problems, and you need to think ahead. You need to think ahead promptly, and you need to say to the customer, you need to make sure the customer has one of the greatest experience over the phone. And one of the ways that you can help the customer by just simply this is, can I give you her extension number? Or shall I give you her extension number? Why? Because when she calls to the number itself, it calls to the 881252123, she might wait at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, up to 45 minutes. Guys, I have been waiting in customer service up to 45 minutes, and believe me, you want to kill the guy who opens the call immediately. Me as a customer, right? But I don't do it because I know it's not their fault. All right? That's another thing, right? You actually learn all these things through time, and you realize that they are not the problem, right? They are just taking care of other customers, and they having a high queue. They having a lot of calls, and that's the reason why they cannot get in contact with you immediately. But people, customers, they don't understand that, and that's the reason why we need to be patient. We need to be mindfulness. We need to be easygoing, friendly over the phone. And guess what? Those are characteristics that you need to have as a customer service representative, as a salesperson, as a retention agent, as a technical support advocate, right? Why? Because it is what it is. There are people who understand how the system works, and there are people that they don't understand how actually the system works. As simple as that. Plain English, aka easy English. So, Idalia Jan Martinez Rodriguez says, because she decided to call her back. All right, good. One more thing, guys. One more thing, just right here. We got, let me just get out, right? Let me just get out. Let me just get out. Let me just get out. That's another beautiful expression that you actually can use, right? Let me just get out. Let me just get out. Let me just get a pen. Let me just get a notebook. Let me just get out my phone. Let me just get out whatever thing you need to get, right? Let me just get out. 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 Alrighty, so guys, we are coming through the end. We're coming through the end. We already have 1 hour, guys. You know what? These lessons they're meant to be for 25 minutes only, but being the fact that you actually are interested, so I might start thinking that maybe we can have 1 hour. That's gonna be depending, obviously, of your participation. I'm giving my 50%, and you need to give your 50% also, if you really want to improve your speaking, listening, for your next job, for landing to do your next job position in the industry of call center. So, guys, let me see. It says, Alex, could you share the script next? Yes, my friend, they are in the course. Come on, dude, they are in the course. Listen, in the course, if you register or sign up for the course, right? The only thing that you need to do is to go to the link I sent you through your email, right? And then you will have access to the course. You bookmark it. I mean, you save the page, right? And then you will have it there. I'm gonna be uploading fresh material every day. Not every day, at least 1 day before or 1 day after we finish a lesson. Okay? We finish a lesson. Sometimes sounds let me. Very good, Ronald. Very good. Guys, come on. I would like you to share. I would like you to thumb up to this amazing course. Let know YouTube that we are doing an amazing job here just for you guys. And please tell your friends that we're having classes every Monday and Wednesday, right? Monday and Wednesday. So guys, do you have any question before we leave? Do you guys have any questions before we leave? Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, let me just play some music. Let me know, guys, what are your questions in the comments if you have any question. If you don't have questions, then I guess we are all set, right? The class will be dismissed. For the person who actually asked me about the audios or about the lesson, look, this is something that you are gonna get. If you sign up, who was the person? Let me see. Let me just double check. Ronald, no, Alex Sanful. Just keep in mind the following, Alex Sanful. In the course, you're gonna get this: listening English practice for call center conversation English, blah 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 blah. All right. And if you go all the way through, that's the audio number 1. And in here, my friend, you will have audio number 2, audio number 3, audio number 4, and so on and so forth. And also, you will have access to the PDF file. Alrighty? You will have access to the PDF file. Alrighty. Guys, questions? Do you have any question before we leave? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, so guys, thank you so much for your valuable time. It was my pleasure to have you in today's lesson. I hope to see you guys next week, Monday and Wednesday. Please check up TikTok, because I am gonna be telling you what you're gonna be doing for your next homework. In fact, let me just go ahead and tell you what's gonna be your next homework. Your next homework for Monday is the following. I am going to be uploading audio number 3, and I'm gonna be uploading the scripts as well. And the only thing that I want you to do is to identify where are the consonant and vowel sounds. Consonant, vowel sound, consonant, vowel sound, consonant, vowel sound, and you practice as much as you can. All right, you practice as much as you can. We are going to do an activity on Monday. All right, we're gonna be doing a listening activity on Monday. All righty. So guys, thank you so much for your time today. What's my pleasure, everybody, and I hope to see you soon, guys. See you on Monday, everybody.